Hi, I'm Marina Navarro, and in this video, I'm going to talk about why I chose to stay in Panama after supposed to be a really short visit, and why me and my husband have decided to stay here and raise our family. So, the top number one reason for me is that we wanted to provide our children with the best education. And for me, I've noticed when you go stateside, if you put your child in the absolute best school there is, sometimes I feel like the people there don't necessarily, I don't know, love, you know? And so, what I find here in Panama is that the best school system that they have, they absolutely love us. And so, raising a child, I want her to be raised where there is, no ceilings, and she just knows love, and she can grow without having, people force other emotions on her for, my baby's right here. So, okay. Um, the second thing is that without having to pay for a private education in terms of like teaching a second language, because that can be very expensive. Well, here it's free. All her friends they speak Spanish, and so she just naturally picked up the language. So she is bilingual. We didn't have to pay extra money for that. That was just living inside of a culture where the dominant language is Spanish. For me and my husband, what that looks like, he speaks Spanish. He's a lot better at it than I am, but we have friends, and we have Google Translator, and I'm learning. It's not easy all the time, but at the same time, what we're providing for her is well worth it. Another thing is lifestyle. She has tea parties every other Wednesday. We go to the store, we buy her a dress. Her dress is like $7. Her shoes, she gets a new dress and new shoes every 2 weeks to go to these tea parties. I'm talking the whole situation is really on fleek. Like, these kids have teacups and utensils, and they eat little cute little, I don't know, little small, I don't know, whatever you can imagine, that's what it is. My daughter's a very girly girl. So she's enjoying it. She's got ballet classes every Wednesday, and now we just added another one. So she's gonna have ballet classes Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. She absolutely loves ballet. So one is like a fun class, and the other one, like, they're gonna like really get into the instruction of it. So I'm excited about that. Her ballet class, $25 for the month for one. The other one, brand new, she gets tryouts on Monday, so we'll see what that looks like. But has the outfit, the shoes, the whole situation. In regards to other curricular, swimming lessons, $60 a month. She goes Fridays and Saturdays. So after school on Friday, she goes to swim class. And then she goes on Saturday. And then she has a teacher who absolutely loves her. And so from 12 to 5, she's at her teacher's house hanging out with her teacher's family, just immersed in Spanish culture. So that's 12 to 5, and that's $20 every month. Every week for the 12 to 5. So, that's just, and then private school is $350 a month. So all of these extracurriculars, by the time you add it up, we are well under, I want to say we're well under $600. I'm not adding it up in my head, so it sounds like it. You do the math, but the point is, if I named all of those things, and the tea parties is $25 every class, and every tea party, so that's every 2 weeks, so that's $50 a month. But all of that, my child has a well-rounded life. Literally every day except Tuesday, she is inside of some type of stimulation of a program. And then her school, they have gym every Monday and Wednesday. I'm talking about, like, they do obstacle courses. For example, like, they lift her up and have her use her feet to pick up the ball and put it into the other basket. Like, they do the whole thing. And then they go horseback riding. They go to the beach. They have beach day. They go outside, collect objects. They do a lot of motor skills, work with their hands. I'm talking everything you could think of. If you know Love Every, they are implementing Love Every as teachers, and at 4 years old, this is really good for her, and then the entire school, it's only 7 girls. So she's in a classroom full of 7 girls, and they all speak Spanish. So again, she's immersed in the culture. She's immersed in learning the language, all for $350 a month. So those are the reasons why we are still here. This is providing a really amazing lifestyle for our children, in the sense that the top of the top love her. And I can't say going stateside, I could experience it in the same kind of way. So we're here. As long as they can continue to provide a great education for our children, then we're going to stay here. So 2 years old, 3 years old, 4 years old, I'm telling you, Panama, we live in Coronado area, hands down, this is where you want to be. A lot of people, they go to the city and they have a lot of stuff in the city, but I'm going to tell you, the cities are not going to have a house this big. You're not going to find that. They're going to have, like, we found a place in the city. It was a really nice, it was smaller than our house. They did have a pool. They did have a guest house. You know, they did have, you know, they had a nice setup. It still was a little smaller. Well, it was a lot smaller than this, but it was 3,300. So yes, you're close to Old Town. You're right there in the mix of everything. And that's nice. Here, we're an hour and a half from the city. But I mean, we got a pool, we got a full bar, we got a full, we got 3 bedrooms full of furniture. People come stay. I mean, we got an upstairs in our bedroom, full office. Like, I mean, we got the whole thing for less than that. And then the other part to it is you come out here and you don't go to the city, but you come out here and you buy, you know, out here, then, you know, you're going to be passing down like legacy homes. A thing that we've been talking about is just like, because it's so much cheaper to be out here than, you know, just buying a city, you know. So you could do that. So there's so many different things you can do. If you're single, then I say go to the city, because you're single and you're gonna meet a lot of people. But if you already have a unit, husband and wife, kids, I would say come out here, check out the Coronado area, you know, come to the beaches, you know, be a part of this community, because it is amazing. It's growing. There's so much you can give to your children. And, you know, like I told you, I just, you know, wanted bingo. But I digress. The whole point of this particular conversation was to say why I love Panama, specifically the Coronado area, and why we are here to stay. You know, no school violence, no shooting up schools. Gender, they don't even talk about that. You know, that's a big deal for me because my baby's 4 years old. So she's able to be a child in the sense of what it looks like to be a child. And that's comforting for me. You know, the only thing we're talking about when she gets home from school is what letters she's been playing with and what numbers, and, you know, and she wants to go to ballet practice now. So I'm good with that. And, you know, if you have any questions, I love to answer them for you. Great resource. Again, Charlotte, Black Expats in Panama. I can't say that enough. She can tell you and answer anything for you. When it comes to on this side of the world, and you got kids around my kids' age, I can tell you a whole lot about that. But anything I can't help you with, I will always direct you to Charlotte Van Horn. All right, y'all. So thanks for checking out my video. I know I missed a few things probably, but I'm doing my best to kind of let you guys know stateside what's up. So if you decide to make that move, you have enough information to feel confident in your decision. So, all right. Until next time. Ciao.